Good morning. Today we're diving into a story that just won't seem to fade from the national conversation. Nearly a decade after the controversy began, Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server is back in the headlines. Despite the passage of time, this issue continues to spark debate and divide opinions across the country. For many, it's more than just a political scandal. It's a symbol of how power, transparency, and accountability intersect in American democracy. Recently released, declassified documents now suggest the original FBI investigation may not have been as thorough as once believed, reigniting questions about political bias and equal justice. These new details have prompted lawmakers, analysts, and the public to revisit the case, asking whether all the facts were truly considered the first time around. This isn't just about the past. It's about whether our institutions are truly impartial. The way this case was handled has become a litmus test for trust in our justice system, and for many, it raises concerns about whether political influence can sway investigations. In this chapter, we'll break down what the original investigation found, what these new documents reveal, and why it matters now. We'll also explore how the ongoing debate over Clinton's emails continues to shape public perception of government transparency and accountability. At the heart of it all, did the FBI handle Clinton's case with the diligence and fairness the public deserves? Or does this controversy reveal deeper issues within our institutions that still need to be addressed today? To truly understand today's heated debate and the emotions it stirs, we have to look back at a pivotal moment in recent American history. It all began in July 2016, a summer marked by political tension and public uncertainty, when the nation's attention turned to the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server. In a highly anticipated press conference, FBI Director James Comey revealed that although Clinton and her team had been extremely careless with classified information, the Bureau would not recommend criminal charges. This announcement was broadcast live, watched by millions, and immediately became the center of national conversation. Comey's public statement was unprecedented for the FBI. It broke with tradition and ignited a firestorm of controversy, fueling both feelings of vindication and outrage across the country. For Clinton's supporters, the announcement was seen as proof that there was no criminal intent, and they celebrated what they saw as a fair outcome after months of speculation. But critics were quick to respond, calling the decision a glaring example of a double standard in the justice system and arguing that anyone else would have faced prosecution. The decision left the country deeply divided. Many Americans began to question whether powerful political figures are truly held to the same legal standards as ordinary citizens, or if influence and status can tip the scales of justice. This unresolved tension and lingering distrust set the stage for years of renewed scrutiny, congressional hearings, and ongoing debate about accountability at the highest levels of government. Now, as new evidence comes to light, the integrity of that original conclusion is being challenged once again, reopening old wounds and raising fresh questions about justice and transparency. Fast forward to July 2025. The political climate is tense, and the nation is bracing for new revelations. In the heart of Washington, anticipation grows as rumors swirl about a long-hidden trove of documents finally coming to light. Newly declassified documents, known as the Clinton Annex, have surfaced thanks to relentless pressure from Senator Chuck Grassley and a coalition of watchdog groups. These files, once locked away from public scrutiny, are now available for the world to examine. The Annex contains internal FBI notes, intelligence summaries, and correspondence that suggest investigators may have ignored key leads and failed to pursue critical evidence. Some of these documents raise troubling questions about the thoroughness and intent behind the original investigation. Grassley claims the Annex reveals not just isolated mistakes, but a disturbing pattern of negligence and possible bias. He argues that these revelations point to systemic issues within the agency, not just human error. The documents shift the debate from speculation to hard evidence, raising new doubts about the investigation's rigor. Lawmakers and legal experts are now calling for renewed oversight and accountability, demanding answers from those involved. For the first time, the public can see what the FBI knew and what it allegedly chose to overlook. Citizens across the country are poring over the Annex, searching for the truth and debating its implications for justice and democracy. The question now looms larger than ever. Did the FBI deliberately avoid uncovering the full truth, or were these oversights the result of something else? The answers may reshape public trust in the nation's most powerful law enforcement agency. The Annex details several troubling allegations. The FBI reportedly failed to examine crucial evidence, including thumb drives with sensitive government data, even communications from President Obama's office. Investigators also allegedly ignored intelligence about efforts to shield Clinton from scrutiny. Critics point to a stark contrast: the FBI's aggressive pursuit of the Trump-Russia case versus its apparent lack of curiosity here. These claims suggest not just missed opportunities, but a possible pattern of political bias. If true, the investigation was not just flawed, it may have been intentionally curtailed. This story is back because it taps into a deep anxiety about fairness in government. The Clinton email saga became a symbol of a system that many believe protects the powerful. New documents add fuel to suspicions of political favoritism and agency bias. For many, it's about accountability and restoring trust, ensuring no one is above the law. The debate now rests on the FBI's own records, not just partisan claims. As long as questions remain about the investigation's fairness, this controversy will persist. The pursuit of truth, however uncomfortable, is essential for democracy.